Well, go on, everybody. Lennox here from Simple 123 Trader. This is a trade I made in the British pound Canadian dollar pair, and what I want to do is to show you uh, how I arrived at taking this trade. It's a sell, and first of all, I'm going to start off on the monthly chart just to give you an idea of what I saw. So, on the monthly chart, I see that price has been moving very strongly up from the low point in last year, mid-July, July-August area, and we have reached a resistance area, a previous support area at this move here. So when we're looking to see what's going on in this red bar at this point. So we drop down to the weekly chart, and again, we're seeing that. Let me go right over to where we are. Okay, so on this time frame on the weekly chart, again, that very strong move up. And then the last 3 weeks, we've been in a downtrend. So very strong move all the way up for the longest while. And then all of a sudden, the last 3 weeks, we've had a downturn. So let's go to the daily chart to see what's playing out. And on the daily chart, this is what I saw. I saw, again, that strong move up and then a retrace of this move. So the retrace is giving us a 1, 2, 3 top, and with it moves down to this level. So when I put the wave calculator on with the 1, 2, 3 points, it gives me these targets to here. So in Elliott wave terms, we have one wave, two waves, and then the third wave to this point in this area. Okay, so I decided to enter the trade and try to get into this trade in this area and then go all the way down to these target points. So my entry is at 181210, which is at this right around this area here, just below the number 2 point. And I set a target, my take profit of 175878, which is at this bar. So, however, once price reaches this area, I'm looking to get out in any case. And I took the trade on the second. So it is now the sixth on the second. The second was on Sunday, I believe, or Monday. On Monday. So I went into the trade on Monday, and I decided to hold on to it until today. And prices, as you can see, moved from this bar, took the 5 days, and once I got in at this point, 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today's bar. So basically, I'm getting in this area and looking at price to move down. So from that point here to target, we're looking at about 200 pips. The market did move just as I thought, and I just patiently waited it out. And when it got into this area and went, I did not put up my target here. Again, my target is here. When it price crossed the middle target, which is one I usually recommend to get out at, and once price is crossed, I then move my stop to that area. So I move my stop to 179.222 area, and decided to wait and see whether price would continue going down because it looked very weak, and sometimes price will just not gyrate around and will just go down. But however, today price moved back and took me out at my stop. Now at this point here, I was up about $21,000. This move back up took me out for a profit of about 15,000, a little over $15,000. So you can see the power of in 200 pips. This move is very powerful. If you go to the 15-minute chart, the same distance, I'm talking about the distance on a 15-minute chart would give you perhaps uh, 40 pips, 50 pips. So we're talking about a difference of 5 times the amount, 4 or 5 times the amount of pips based on the the time frame difference. So what I'm trying to show you here is that it is um, really good for you to start to identify those 1, 2, 3 patterns, become familiar with them, and get into these positions and take these trades and hold on to target. Because as you can see, price goes to target. Once you get in, and I was trying to get in again, I saw this after the 1, 2, 3 had formed, so I'm trying to get into this position as soon as possible. I got in on the second, like I said, so this was on the first. So I got in on this bar actually, and that's the movement down from that point to today. Um, and the only reason I was stopped out was because I went to sleep and got up this morning, and price had moved back up against me. Otherwise, had I seen it, I might have decided to take the profit, for even for 20,000 instead of just 15,000. So this is the kind of power that's available on this time frame. And if I go down to the 4 hour chart, for example, this is what is the same kind of play on the 4 hour. If I put in the 1, 2, 3, so this is the top that we saw. So this is again using the higher time frame chart. We're setting up this same movement, and you can get in anywhere in between the number 2 and number 3 points where the death crosses at this point, and just follow that down by waiting patiently to target. And here's the beauty of the 55 EMA on this play. It's again it once you've crossed and price comes back up to touch that 55 EMA, it's telling you that it's about to continue that movement down. So that's why I use the 55 EMA on the chart, just to kind of gauge what's going on overall. So as this moves down, we're going to see price again come up and touch that 55 EMA, and that should continue the final trend move down in this play. So what you'd want to be looking for is another 1, 2, 3 setting up, 1, 2, 3 top setting up in this area in order to continue this trend going down. So that's again a quick overview of a really nice trade on this time frame. You can see the power of it and the kind of profits that can be made. I did jump in with 10 lots in this case. Even if you just did 1 or 2 lots, you would have made one lot. You'd have made $1,500 with 2 lots, $3,000. So the profit potential is great. But again, I'm trying to show you that the higher time frame is the better time frame. It's less stressful. You can be patient. You can wait it out. I waited from Monday to today in order to make this kind of profit. So just to give you an idea, the 15-minute charts, yes, you can do quick scalping and make 10, 15, 20 pips. Uh, that's great, but this is where the real money is made on the 4 hour or the daily charts. This is where the real money is made. I don't know. Thank you.